Now we're going to make a tetrahedron like this, the excavated version of a tetrahedron, from scratch using compass and ruler. That is to say, we're going to have to construct these nets. If you cut out the net, fold it along this line and glue it up, you get one pyramid, and 4 of those pyramids fit together to make this nice shape here. But what is this triangle? Well, we can characterize it as a root 6, 4 triangle, obviously isosceles. So we're going to need to be able to construct root 6. Pythagoras comes in handy here with his theorem, because if we have a triangle whose base is 2 long and whose upright, where that's a right angle, is root 2, then if we square them, add them together and take the square root, we'll get this length here. So 2 squared is 4, root 2 squared is 2, 2 plus 4 is 6, and we take the square root of that, we're going to get root 6. Well, let's set about constructing that. First of all, we're going to need a straight line, and we're going to need to construct on that straight line, we're going to need to construct a perpendicular. Well, that's a construction that many students learn at school, and it doesn't take long to do. We simply draw ourselves a circle here. We don't need all of it, we need those 2 cutting points. Then we extend the radius and we cut above. It's nice to draw in the full circles, but it makes the diagram a bit confusing. So here's our 2 points, one exactly above, one exactly below, and now we have our right angle. Now we're going to have to think about units, and it's quite arbitrary, it's just we mustn't make them too big, so the diagram doesn't work. But let's say we have that as our unit, then 1, 2, 3 and 4. It's going to be useful. And then going upwards, that's 1 unit up there. Now if this unit is 1 and that unit is 1, then this must be root 2. And if we take that length on our compass, there it is, and put it on the upright, so it's going to cut there, then we know that this length is root 2, and here we've got a length of 2. So if we join that point and that point, we must have a length of root 6. Now that's excellent and it's ideal, because now we can take that length of root 6 on our compass and draw a circle, which is what we're going to need. There we are. Going to draw a circle. And now, in order to find the other points on the circumference of the circle, we need to take a length of 4 and we only have to step round 1, 2, 3 times, and we've found the points on the circumference which correspond to the vertices of the triangle. So if I join now that to that and that to that, I know that the angles of the center are all going to be the same necessarily. I'll draw that one in as well there. Now if I join that point to that point and that point to that point and this point to that point, I have my net and I only need to add a tab here. the gluing when I cut it out. Obviously you'd be doing this on card or some other suitable material from which you wish to make your excavated tetrahedron. So that's the system, and it's not so difficult to do with a ruler and compass.